Hello everyone, welcome back to the Doers for Academy Institute channel. So we are here with another class. So let's start today's class. So we will solve today the previous year question of 2009, passage number 2. So let's start today's class. Before that, we have to read the passage. So the passage is: drummers beat the drums and trumpeters blew their long horns as if their lives depended on it. So drummers beat their drums and trumpets blew their long horns as if their lives depended on that. Next, great indeed was the din created by the musicians, horses, chariots, elephants, the thousands of the king's guard, and the cheering crowd. So in this passage, after reading the first and second line, we learned that there is a grand royal scene filled with loud noises like drummers, trumpeters, chariot, elephant, thousands of people gathered there, cheering crowd, and there is king, and the people were cheering for the king, and he has chariot, horses, musicians. Okay, the poor strangers could only watch and hear in total astonishment, and the poor strangers could only watch and hear in total astonishment. Astonishment means with great surprise or amazement. Okay, next line. To one of them, the great size of the king's elephant appealed most, and he began praising it. And to one of that strangers, he saw the king's elephant, which was very great, means very big in size, and he was praising it. He was praising the elephant. The other, however, was having trouble at that time. A vicious little mosquito had entered his ear, which was enough to make any man dance up and down in the frenzy. So, and the other man, however, was having trouble at that time. A vicious little mosquito had entered his ear, which was enough to make a man or that man dance up and down in frenzy. So the passage is done. Now we will solve the question. So the first question is, what did the trumpeters do? So what did the trumpeters do? Options are: they beat the drums, they blew their long horns, they whirled along themselves, they danced up and down in frenzy. So trumpeters means who plays trumpet, and trumpet has a big horn which the trumpeters have to blow in that. So trumpeters blew their long horns. Option number 2 is the correct answer. Next question: how was the din created? So how was the din created? Options are: the musician created the din, the horse created the din, the chariots, the elephant, the king's guard, and the cheering crowd created the din. All of the above together created the din. So the correct answer is option number 4, because all of the above together created the din. Next question is question number 3. What appealed to one of the strangers? Options are: the sounding of the trumpets, the stately procession of the king, the great size of the king's elephant, the crowds praising the king. So the thing which appealed to the stranger was the great size of the king's elephant. He was amazed by the size of the king's elephant. Next question is question number 4. What trouble did the other strangers have? So what trouble did the other stranger had? Options are: the din created by the king possession distribute his peace. The din created by the king's possession disturbed his peace. A vicious little mosquito entered his ear and gave a lot of trouble. He was made to dance very much against his wish. The drummers and trumpeters created so much noise that he left very ill at ease in that situation. So the correct answer is option number 2. A vicious little mosquito entered his ear and gave a lot of trouble to the other stranger. Next question is question number 5. Which word in the passage means condition of agitation? Options are frenzy, appeal, astonishment, cheering. So, condition of agitation means when you face problems. So, option number 1, frenzy is the meaning of condition of agitation. So, all the questions are done. Now, we will see what other question can ask from the passage. So, the first word is who were creating loud sounds in the passage. So, who were creating loud sounds in the passage? So, musician, horses, chariots, elephant, and the thousand of kings, guard, and the crowd were making loud noises. Next question. How did the trumpeters blew their horns? So how did the trumpeters blew their horns? Trumpeters blew their long horns as if their lives depended on it. Who were watching in total astonishment? Who were watching the dean in astonishment? So the correct answer is the poor strangers could only watch and hear the in total astonishment. What impressed the one of the strangers? So which thing impressed the one of the stranger, or which thing appealed the one stranger? So one of them, great size of the king's elephant, appealed most, and he began praising it. Next question. What trouble the other stranger was facing? So the other, however, was having trouble at the time a vicious little mosquito had entered his ear, which was enough to make any man dance up and down in frenzy. So these are the questions. Write it down in your copy and read this very carefully. So all the questions are done. Now we will learn some synonym and antonyms of words. So the first word is dean, and the synonym of dean is noise, racket, and the antonym of dean is calm and quiet. Now the next word is astonishment. Astonishment, and the synonym of astonishment is wonder and surprise. So these are the synonym of astonishment. Now the antonym of astonishment is boredom and calmness. So these are the antonym of astonishment. Next word is appealed, and the synonym of appealed is attracted, and interested. So these are the synonym of appeal. Now the antonym of appealed is bored and uninterested. So these are the antonym of appealed. Now the next word is praising. And the synonym of praising is admiring, and uploading. So these are the synonym of praising. Now the antonym of praising: blaming and criticizing. So these are the antonym of praising. Next is vicious. And the synonym of vicious is cruel and furious. Ferocious, cruel or ferocious. So these are the synonym of vicious. Now the antonym of vicious is kind and gentle. So these are the synonym and antonyms which are important for your exam. So read this very carefully and write it down in your copies. So this is it for today's class. Hope you like this class. If you like our class, do like, share, subscribe to the Doers for Your Academy YouTube channel. And if you want to join us and want to purchase our online course, then do contact us in the given number. We will meet you in the next class. Till then, stay safe, stay happy. We will meet you in the next class. Thank you.